Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened one. My utmost respect to the Blessed One, the supremely enlightened Buddha, and also to the noble Dhamma of the Blessed One, and my utmost respect to the noble Mahasangha members, the disciples of the Blessed One. Greetings to everyone. We are as usual practicing the guided meditation today on Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific time as usual. This is from Ānāpānasati Buddhist Institute, Los Angeles. So far we have been practicing, we have been learning many aspects of meditation. Especially we were focusing on Ānāpānasati, and as we always mention, this is basically aimed at beginners. So we would like to encourage our young and enthusiastic practitioners to learn about Buddhist meditation. And so when we meditate, we also want to share with you that constant practice, regular practice can make a big difference in compared to meditation that you do from time to time. Whenever you do meditation, you feel that good energy, and also you feel difference. So when you open your eyes, you look at the world, you see the world outside. But when you close your eyes, you look into yourself. You have the opportunity to self-investigate the internal spiritual realm. So this is very unique in meditation. What really happens to us? What should we do in our life as practitioners? How do we focus? How do we look at things as they really are? In Buddhism, in many suttas, the Buddha has instructed us to look at things as they really are. For example, we have 5 faculties. We have the eye, we have the ear, we have the nose, we have the tongue, and we have the body. And so through these 5 faculties, we communicate with the world outside. And through the sense door of eye, we can see the pictures. And those pictures can be vivid. And when we see the pictures, we see very colorful, very beautiful pictures. And when we see some of those pictures, we feel very happy. And some of those pictures can be just neutral. It's not so happy, not so sad, but just neutral. But maybe when some pictures when we see, we don't feel happy. We feel maybe sad or even unpleasant, maybe angry or maybe jealous. So all kinds of differences, different sensations, different feelings arise in you when you look at things through the sense door of I. So in meditation, we have to be mindful about this, because actually what we do, we see through the eye, and when we see through the eye, we judge, we fabricate. Okay, we fabricate, we judge that this is bad, or this is sad, or this is good. So when we judge, we take the decision. So eventually it is our own lens, it is our own lens that we see through things. So although we see things through our own eyes, it may not necessarily be the truth. It can be wrong. Different people can see through their eyes, and different perspectives can be made through that. Therefore, it is better not judge. In meditation, we recommend that we do not judge. We also realize that these are all actually our own fabrications. The world outside, the world inside is our own fabrication. If we know that, that will be easier for us to realize the truth, and it is easier for us to maintain that inner peace and happiness all the time. Okay, so when we see kind of an unpleasant person, let's say, and then if we judge, oh, this is an unpleasant person, I don't like that person, and I'm angry with that person, and whenever I see that unpleasant form, unpleasant body, unpleasant man or woman, or even an animal, even another natural scenery, when we see something, and if we judge and if we feel bad, then we have to be careful, because that negative feeling, that negative energy was arisen in you because of your own judgment. Same thing with the sound. When we listen to a sound, some sounds are pleasant, some sounds are just neutral, but some sound can be unpleasant. So who judge? We judge. We judge. We decide, we determine that this is an unpleasant sound. Oh, I don't like that sound. I don't want to listen to that sound. I hate that sound. And sometimes maybe it is so good that you don't want to appreciate that sound. You want to, you feel jealous of that sound. So all these things are our own judgments. So we have to be mindful. We have to be aware of our mental faculty also. When we judge through by listening to those sounds, when we judge, we have to be careful. And if we know that it is a sound, and that way it is way easier, just a sound. Okay, no need to judge. Especially, no need to judge it in a negative manner. That will be a little bit a little bit more harmful. Sometimes if you have positive judgment, it can also be like when you go to extremes, it can also be harmful. Let's say like you want to listen to some sounds of beautiful music, and you keep doing it, and you are so fanatic and so extremely attached to that, and that way you don't generate a good energy, rather it can be a harmful energy. That's why maintaining the balance is very, very important. Same thing with the smell. When you smell something and you judge, okay, I smell, oh, this is very nice, oh, it is so fragrant, so refreshing, I feel so good, I feel so happy, I need it more. And then on the other hand, oh, just neutral, and it doesn't make any good or bad feeling, just a neutral smell. And on the other hand, it can be repulsive, it is so disgusting, it is so bad, I don't like it, I hate it, so I'm angry with it. So all these things are our own judgments. So when we smell something, we judge. So in such a case, again, we have to be careful, we have to be mindful, and we have to make sure that we don't judge. We just recognize it, and okay, this is a smell, and that way it is easier for us to maintain our inner peace. Remember, if we go to any extremes, that can be harmful to us, because we judge, and through that judgment, and we fabricate, and then also we generate some negative energy in us. So let's say like it is an unpleasant odor, and then you fabricate an unpleasant feeling, thought in you, and you don't like, you get angry, and you start polluting your mind first, and then you express your thoughts through verbal faculty. So verbally also you pollute, and then it might even can lead to those aggressive frustration, and then it can even be to physical reactions. So mental, verbal and physical reactions can happen by generating some negative energy, even positive energy. So when we are more mindful about whatever happens, it's easier for us to control ourselves, maintain that inner peace, not to disturb that beautiful, that powerful inner peace. This is very important. And then let's say the tongue. When we taste something, you taste some food, and sometimes you feel so good and so yummy, so tasty, and so you're so happy. And then you also feel bad. Oh, this is very bad, this is repulsive, this is disgusting, I don't like this taste, I don't like this food, and you judge. So you judge, and you determine, and you create, you fabricate another negative energy, you generate another energy. So let's say you had a food and you didn't like it, and then you created or you generated a negative energy, and then what happens? What happens? You actually create a bad karma, mentally, verbally and physically you might do some bad karma. So it's very important to be careful, to be mindful without judgment. Like the same food for some community, let's say, the same food can be good, and to another community it can be bad. To another individual it can be good or bad. So all these things can happen. Same thing goes to the body. When we have some touch, some contact to our body, we feel so good and we feel so bad. Let's say you go out in the sun and then you come to an air conditioned room and you feel the difference. You feel that contact with the body. And the same air condition can be good to someone and bad to another, and bad to another. Let's say, like some people who's got some allergy, or some people who don't like air condition, and maybe they feel uncomfortable with that, and when they come to the air conditioned room, they feel bad because they feel uncomfortable, they feel sneezing, they can't breathe, or something like that happen. Now similarly, the other person who's got different temperament, and that person, when he or she comes to the air conditioned room, that person can feel differently. So we judge, oh, I don't like it, I like it, oh, this is very good and this is very bad. So you mentally, verbally and physically generate some energy. So these things are really important for us to understand and to be mindful. So this is not really so easy. Everyone has these 5 faculties, and everyone experience their own feelings and emotions through these 5 faculties. They create the karma through these 5 faculties, and then it's so challenging to maintain that inner peace and inner calm. Not to create any karma is difficult. It's challenging, it's testing, but it's also not so impossible. It's possible if we try. It's possible if we are mindful. It's possible if we make a little bit of an attempt. That's why in meditation these things are really important. Once the Buddha was encountered by Pukusati, and he said, the Blessed One, can you give me a shortcut to Nibbana? Shortest way. The Buddha said, the shortcut to Nibbana is to be mindful of the 5 faculties. So all the experiences that you have through these 5 faculties, if you are careful, if you are mindful about these 5 faculties, you are good. You are good. You have a better chance to achieve the arahanthood or the liberation. So this is what I wanted to share with you today, and let's think of this very seriously. And when we have some different experiences, let us also be mindful, and let us be thoughtful. Let us be more alert about this, and try not to create any bad energy, not to generate any bad energy, not to create any bad karma when we have these things. because in the real sense, in the true sense, these are all fabrications. We, through our own mind, our own consciousness, we create our own fabrications by looking, by experiencing, by encountering those different things, different experiences through those five faculties. So we have to be really careful. So with that, let's get started. Today's practice. I want you to settle on your seat and settle on your seat, and when you sit, you can sit on your with your legs cross-legged, and maybe even some can stretch a little bit more, and that way some people can find it more useful, more comfortable. So sit the comfortable way you can, sit with whatever comfortable way you can. And but mostly I see some people they sit stretching their legs to the front. Let's say, like, if there is a Buddha statue or something, if you stretch your legs towards the Buddha statue, maybe to some people again they might create another bad karma, or they might judge, oh, this is not good. So maybe some people don't like to do that, and let's try not to do that actually, out of respect to those spiritual masters. Let's say if we have a Buddha statue, we don't stretch our leg towards the Buddha, and we try to rather sit cross-legged. If you can sit cross-legged, maybe you can sit on a chair, it's fine. And sitting on a chair with firmly establishing your feet on the floor, not cross-legged, but on the floor, that will be better. And sitting comfortably and then straightening your back is important, because we are focusing on Ānāpānasati, or breathing, and make sure your torso, upper torso is straight, and your back is straight, and your shoulders are relaxed. Your arms, your palms can be like this, so placing, resting on your knees, or you can also do it like this, one on the other, one palm on the other is also okay. Like you can see the Buddha statue in the back here, the Buddha statue here, the palm, one palm on the other. So that is also easy for many meditation practitioners. You keep one on the other, or you keep your palms on the knees if you feel comfortable, and then relax your shoulders, relax your eyebrows, and then take some good long deep breaths. And let me start some counting. Okay, let's practice for 15 minutes. Sit comfortably, establish and settle on your seat. Straighten your back, relax your shoulders, relax your eyebrows. With closed eyes or half closed eyes, take a good long deep breath. Hold it for a few seconds and then slowly release and relax. One more time, take a good long deep breath. This time can be shorter than the previous one, and hold it for a while and slowly release and relax. Step by step, slowly release and relax. Let's take one more long breath, and this time even more shorter than the previous one. Now let's take some natural breathing. Let the breathing happen naturally. Let's focus on our nostril and the upper lip. When you breathe in, the air touches the nostril. Gently touching the nostril, it goes inside the body. So we stay focused on the nostril and the upper lip. We don't go inside the body. We observe from outside. We focus on those touch points, the entry point and the exit point. When the air touches, as it enters the body, the first place of the body of contact, point of contact is nostril. So we pay attention to that, we observe that. And when we breathe out, when we exhale, the air touches last time. For the last time, when it leaves the body, it touches the upper lip, the edge of the upper lip. So we focus on that. So to begin with, we focus on these 2 points. Breathe in and breathe out. Now at the beginning, when we meditate, we can also notice that we breathe little longer. So we don't want to control that. We just let it happen. Whether it is long or short, it doesn't matter. We just focus, we just observe. If it's a long breath, we recognize it and we count it as long breath. Let's also distinguish the difference between breathing in and breathing out. When we take long breath in, we recognize it. We count it as long breath in. Breathing in long, inhaling long. We just recognize it and let it happen naturally. When the breathing out long, we also observe it, we recognize it, and we count it as breathing out long. Exhaling long. And we are not judging on anything. We just let it happen, let it go. And no attachment to anything, just focus on. Just observe as an outsider. As you keep meditating, as you keep working on your Ānāpānasati, you also can notice the more you are settled on your meditation, the more subtle and soft and delicate your breathing becomes. It's more softer now. Because your body is relaxed and calm. You don't have much of a movement. So your respiratory system also works peacefully, smoothly. Therefore, the breathing can be short and subtle. When that happens, we just recognize it. We observe it. Breathe in short. Inhale short. Breathe out short. Exhale short. Look at the pattern of this breathing. Recognize it, observe it, research it, explore it. Investigate into this process of breathing in and and breathing out. Let's also try to focus and observe every single breath as long as we can. Breathing in and breathing out. As it naturally happens, we observe it. We just recognize it. See how it touches the nostril. When you breathe in, it touches the nostril. You can also pay attention to which area does it happen, how does it happen, what kind of a sensation when it touches the nostril. When you breathe out, you can also recognize, observe, how does it happen when it touches the upper lip. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in long, breathing out long. Breathing in short, breathing out short. Whenever it happens, we recognize it. We observe it. As you do it, you might also experience that your mind starts to wander after a while, depending on your practice, depending on your mood on that particular day and session. So it's very natural if your mind runs away, wanders away, just like a monkey mind. When it happens, again you recognize it. If you recognize it, oh, my mind runs away, my mind wanders away, that also is a good sign, because you recognize it. Okay? So now let's take a good long deep breath and hold it for a while, and then slowly step by step, release and relax. One more time. Take a good long deep breath and then hold it for a while and then slowly release and relax. Okay, release and relax, comfortable. With closed eyes, we still have to do something in practice. When you meditate for a while, it's better not to just wake up and go out or stand even. Let's say you sit for a while and you don't even know, you don't even recognize, maybe your lower part of the body is so stiff and your lower part can be numb, maybe the feet can be numb. So if you suddenly stand up and you might lose your balance. So before doing it, we need to do a little bit of things before getting up. And even opening eyes can be more meditative when you do that, because you have been practicing and you have actually gained some good energy by practicing, and maybe you need to open your eyes also a little bit more carefully, and let's feel that good energy. Let's not open our eyes right away, because we practice with closed eyes. So maybe if you actually meditate for a long time, it's always recognized that you keep your rub your palms and place them on your eyes to give a little bit of a comfort to the eyes, or kind of a therapy, so the eye can easily open, smoothly open, and see the world, just like a meditation. Even when you listen to this alarm at the end of the 15 minutes or whatever time session you are tuned in, so when you set your alarm, you just listen to that alarm from beginning to the end, even to the echo, the reverberation of it. Just listen to that. Everything, if you do it peacefully, calm, and in a relaxed manner, that will be so much better for you. Okay, now let's rub our palms with closed eyes. Okay. So I'm going to place my palms on my eyes because I already cleaned, I had a shower, so you also can do that if you are comfortable with that. If you are not comfortable, you touch something, maybe you can also touch your ears instead of eyes. Okay? And then take a good long deep breath. Hold it for a while and then slowly release and relax. And then place it on your ears. Take a good long deep breath. Slowly release and relax. Then rub your head, the top of the head. Just gently massage to stimulate your brain. That also is very good. Maybe with loving kindness and compassion to yourself. And then the back of the head. And then the neck. And then the lower back, as you have been sitting for a while with straightened back. You might even have some tense muscles over there, tense feelings, sensations, so just massage is better. And then the thighs, especially the lower part of the body. It's a little bit tight and numb when you sit for a while, so it's better to rub and give it a comfortable massage. And then the knees, gentle massage, and then the shins. As you do it, you can also have loving kindness meditation to yourself. May I be well and happy and healthy. It also can be useful. And then your ankle, massage your ankle. And then the feet. Feet is very important to massage because all the internal organs are also connected to this. So you can massage, and then the toes. So whenever you are done, you can keep your palms together, still closed eyes, okay? Palms together, close to your heart, and say 3 times with me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now you can slowly open your eyes and relax and release. Okay, so another guided meditation session. We finish, and I recommend you do this one regularly, on a regular basis, on a particular time of the day, whenever you feel comfortable, in the morning or in the evening or on both occasions. And find a place, find a peaceful place at your home, at your place of work, or whenever you go to the temple also you can practice. Even under a tree, by the side of the lake, or wherever you can, you find some place that you feel like a good mood. Okay, it's a beautiful place for me to meditate. You can do it in a park or on the mountain, when you go for a hike or whatever, and just keep doing it, practice it, and feel the energy. Even on the beach you can actually do it, and see the different experience when you do that. And so keep practicing and learning yourself this internal spiritual realm, the experience, how it happens to you, and keep improving. When you regularly do it, it can be a beautiful experience, and it can give you a lot of good strength and good energy, and inner peace can be definitely improved and strengthened. So keep doing it. So today we did another guided meditation. I want to share the merit with all of you. By practicing today, we gained a lot of good energy, and we accumulated a lot of good merits, and all throughout we have been practicing dana, sila, bhavana, the good charity activities, help other people, help elders, help the needy. By doing all these things, we also did a lot of merits, and by the power of all these things throughout this life, throughout our samsara, we generated some more powerful good energy, and that energy we want to share with everyone. Especially I want to start with our temple, the resident monks of this temple, all those monks who are here, and also the community of this temple, the management committee of this temple, whosoever people visit this temple. I want to share that merit with everyone. And then the neighbors of this temple, people in the neighborhood, and then the city, and then the county, and then the state, and then the country, and then the other continent and the world. May all be well, happy, healthy. May they all be blessed by the noble triple gem. May all of them be able to live peacefully, harmoniously, with good health and with good energy. May they always be associated with good Kalyana Mitra friends, and may they be able to achieve the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the celestial beings, may all the sentient beings also receive this merit, share this merit, and be well, happy, healthy, and safe wherever they are. May they also live peacefully, happily, comfortably, and may they also be able to achieve the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the departed relatives receive this merit, share this merit, and be well, happy, healthy, safe wherever they are. May they also be able to achieve the supreme bliss of Nibbana. With that good intention, I am going to recite a short chanting to bless all of you, and please listen to it, and then we will conclude the meditation for today. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatvantarayo sukhe digayuko bhava. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotte bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Abhivadana silissa niccang vaddha pacayino cattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang balang. Ayurarogya sangpatti sagga sangpatti mevaca ato nibbana sangpatti minate samijjhatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.